A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball is next. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Gerard Dyson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Towards second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lorenzo Cain.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Batting third.
Kendrys Morales takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. A bare hand for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Trevor Reagan comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Trevor.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Into the box, Trey Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a snap throw to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And he takes ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. Runners off for second. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Minor sets. Here's the 2-1. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Dyson is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he is in there. Ian Kinsler makes his first appearance here, and he'll do so in a good RBI spot. Leadoff man at third with one down. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Batting fourth.
J.D. Martinez will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play.
That is huge for him, too.
Escobar dives. What a stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Adrian Gonzalez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Adrian Gonzalez.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bauer's ready. Here's the 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Martinez looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Batting sixth, second
A
base.
solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Batting seventh.
Salvador Perez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Kinsler comes up with it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Luis Valbuena set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Scott Van Slyke, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kane going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign.
Oh, and he throws it away. So striding in, Cameron Maybin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Hit to third. Throw to the plate. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. And he lays off there, 1-0. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in on it is Kane. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jared Saltalamacchia steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Dyson is there, 2 down. Jose Iglesias set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Lays off 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard back up the middle. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Alcides Escobar will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Bauer gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Gerard Dyson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
The 0-2 delivery. Liner towards second. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing. Lorenzo Kane stands in. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
On to first, and the throw goes right by him. Stepping in, Kendrys Morales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Maybin's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Trevor Reagan digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rasmus has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Trey Turner is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. J.D. Martinez steps into the box.
J.D. Martinez.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dyson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Adrian Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
In there, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1. Bauer pauses. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the. Scott Van Slyke is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 33.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. First offering on its way. Cameron Maben is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Carlos Gonzalez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kane moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jared Saltalamacchia is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And that misses, ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he'll snap one over to first. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it, Kane. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Salvador Perez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, number 13.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Third baseman,
Luis Valbuena stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Bauer into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Alcides Escobar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that's in there for strike one. Looped out towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jose Iglesias comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
third baseman,
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dyson on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Trevor Reagan will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Trey Turner will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Solarte on to first, and there were 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded to short. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Gerard Dyson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 out. Lorenzo Cain will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Kendrys Morales stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the 0-2. Tap foul at home plate. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Kinsler's there for it. One there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the... Scott Van Slyke will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the sixth.
First baseman, Scott.
Takes this the other way to right. Dyson is there, one away. Cameron Maben steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now batting,
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And on the error, a run is going to score. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Dyson has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Jose Iglesias will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's broadening out just a little bit.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Adrian Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Ripped on the ground to first. Van Slyke is there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Colby Rasmus steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Jan
Hervis Solarte stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard toward first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Trevor Reagan steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hot shot to third. Balbuena fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The batter, number 10,
Trey Turner gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit towards center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Around second. He'll try for third.
And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate.
And he is in there at third with a one-out triple. Ian Kinsler strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now this is cut and thrown to first. J.D. Martinez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Ball one. Runners on first with one down. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Scott Van Slyke digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Ranging back is Dyson at the track. He makes the play. A great catch on the... Salvador Perez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
The catcher, number 13.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Luis Valbuena will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Alcides Escobar will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now a flare out to left center. Maben comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. Gerard Dyson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Hit to first. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag. Lorenzo Cain steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Cameron Maben digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher
pitching for the
set to
Royals,
take over.
Number 44, Luke Pochever.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Left fielder,
Carlos Gonzalez steps in now. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Valbuena in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. kicking off the top of the ninth, Kendrys Morales, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
That evens it up 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Morales is retired, and there's one away. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Now batting,
Colby Rasmus makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the Tigers make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors,